CNN presenter Pamela Brown had a heated debate with Donald Trump State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce on the ongoing Ukraine-Russia peace talks. CNN viewers were left up in arms after presenter Pamela Brown clashed with Donald Trump's State Department spokesperson over Ukraine's peace talks. Earlier this week, the Republican leader claimed a deal to end Russia's war on Ukraine is very close. Mr. Trump urged Volodymyr Zelensky to get it done, even as Russian missiles and drones brought further chaos to Kyiv. It comes after the London talks between officials from the UK, France, Germany, Ukraine, and the US, aimed at securing a ceasefire were downgraded this week. The decision came after US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff pulled out. Following the announcement of his absence, the politician released a statement about the president's involvement in peace talks. He said, "I think it's important to remind everybody that the Ukraine war is a terrible thing, but it's not our war. And the reason why I make that point is the president has spent 87 days at the highest level of this government repeatedly taking efforts to bring this war to an end. We are not reaching a point where we need to decide and determine whether this is even possible or not, which is why we're engaging both sides." During Wednesday's installment, April 24, of their morning news program, the 41-year-old broadcaster welcomed politician Tammy Bruce onto the show to discuss the latest developments in the Russia-Ukraine war. In the live TV interview, she quizzed the politician about ongoing discussions with Russia and Ukraine. She replied, "That is what Rubio pointed to, and that it will not go on forever, it will not go on for months." It was at this point that the representative shut down all further questions about the ongoing war, claiming it is not fair to discuss on television. She explained, "It's a matter of what these individuals, what they know in their private conversations through diplomatic conversations and meetings. This is not something that is fair to discuss on television, speculate about or muse about. Their success is based on their actions, and it does not come down to a conversation like this on television." Pamela argued, "I'm just talking about Secretary Rubio's own comments. Secretary Rubio made the comments himself and J.D. Vance, and they're willing to walk away, and you have Ukraine saying that it would not agree to a key part of the U.S. proposal. So, it is very fair to ask about that and depress about that." Ms. Bruce then hit out at the broadcaster, claiming that she answered her questions several times and simply wanted an on-air row to pull people in. Pamela argued, "No, it's not that, we're just trying to get answers for our viewers, it's not any of that." The politician fumed, "We are not going to have this debate, and certainly it's not going to be a negotiation between you and me. You know that and I know that, and the audience should know that this is a dynamic that is very different, this kind of an exchange is very unfortunate." Determined to put an end to their back and forth over technicalities, Pamela stated, "Okay, you are the State Department spokesperson, it is very fair of me to ask you basic questions about what has been said publicly." Ms. Bruce fumed, "I want you to accept my answers as the presenter explained, but you didn't answer some of my questions, which is why I followed up, which is my job." The politician argued, "Of course I did, I just didn't answer it the way you wanted me to answer it." It didn't take long before viewers flooded to the comments as the explosive scenes played out on screen to share their frustrations on X, formerly known as Twitter. One user fumed, "This is not transparency. This is how dictators work." Another agreed, "All the finger-pointing and tapping of the pen on the table. MAGA 101. Feign fake outrage, raise your voice and talk non-stop, so that the interviewer can't get a word in edgewise." A third echoed, "She should recognize that she is a guest on the show. She doesn't get to set the agenda."